Hello, am I audible? Please let me know. Am I audible? Dear moderator, please let me know. All right. There was a delay in the confirmation. So it's working perfectly. And now let's start. Now the time is 10:09. So let me wait for 1 more minute and we can start the session at 10. Okay. So those are in virtual event. So please be active on the live chat. And those are using YouTube, please active on Microsoft. All right. So this is our first trial for virtual event, and we are planning to do more on this way. So these are some first things, first steps to conduct a webinar. As I was conducting almost last 3 years, I have conducted every year a webinar of Be Your Own Boss. For that session, many participants are joined, and those who have become freelancer, I have taken many sessions with them. All right. So every year I will conduct that Be Your Own Boss. So it will be probably in May or June every year, as my and this also probably it will be. So please be active on the chat also. All right. So if you have any difficulty, please let me know through the chat. Okay, there was an audio glitch. I have whatever. So it may be possible that those who are not using high bandwidth cannot use the booster. So it on a high bandwidth. So if you are having a low bandwidth, I suggest you to please come and join on YouTube itself. All right. So now we can start the session. The time is 10:10, and all right, let me share my screen also. All right. I hope my screen is now visible. Please confirm it. Sorry for the delay. There are some delays from. Until now, the screen is not visible. Let me check what's happening. Now the screen is visible, I think. Right? The screen is visible, I think. All right. Okay, so let's start. There are no issues on my side. If you face any issues with virtual event, platform, please join on YouTube, and record will be available on my website itself under the past live stream webinar session. Alright, and the link will be shared to you if you have registered, and if you have participating in the last survey of this webinar, you will probably get the recorded session of the webinar. Alright, so now we can start the session. Please join on YouTube and all right, now all are perfect and there is no issues from my side. And just wait for a second. Okay, so if freelancing relevant in 2024 is our webinar topic, and I hope most of you have joined me on past webinar sessions also. If not, this will be we will be discussing about freelancing in depth, and is it relevant in 2024 is our topic. All right. So what you will get by the end of this webinar. So current state of freelancing. We will learn about current state of freelancing, evolution of remote work, in-demand skills, navigating challenges, and future outlook. These are our 5 points we will be covering in this webinar session, and by end of this webinar, you will gain all these knowledge, right? So first of all, let me introduce myself. I am AATISH Nair, founder and CEO of 10G Spectrum, and I am a tech entrepreneur. I am a freelance software developer. So that's why I am conducting freelance related webinar every year. So that's a short intro from my side, and now we can start by freelancing around the world. See, what is freelancing around the world mean? Because now it's happening a global phenomenon, which is most of the freelancers are working on the job side also, and they are using freelancing as a side hustle. And there are more than a freelancer. So we will discuss how, as we discuss by end of this topic, you will learn about evolution of remote work, current state of freelancing, and all these things will be covered in this session. So that's what I am saying. And freelancing around the world is, please note down point also. All right. So what mean this sentence? What it means will be understood by end of this webinar. All right. And welcome to the age of the freelancer and forward the 9 to 5. And it's the era of choice, flexibility, and unlimited career possibilities. Right? So I'm saying that forward 9 to 5. And it's the era of choice, flexibility, and unlimited career possibility. But there are some issues. Hmm? So first of all, we can take an interactive chat with you. First answer this question. If I say now, you have to quit your job and only come to freelancing, then are you willing to quit your job right now? Just chat. Just give your chat. Okay. So I can see many yeses and some no's. So anyway, you both have your reasons, and but from the perspective of this section, I will be saying that those who have taken yes, no, you are correct, but there are some issues with that, because if you know about freelancing and what is the reality of freelancing, then your decision is correct. Else your decision is wrong. For now, for a period of time, that is for 1 hour or 1.5 hours. By end of this webinar, you will gain. And do you want to quit your job or not? You will gain that also. All right, and how the flexibility is happening and unlimited career possibilities are happening. All these things will be covered, right? So the question is, but so now you all have said about yes and no. So from that perspective, I will be saying something, that is 1.5 billion people, that's nearly 1 in 5, are now freelancing around the world. See, if we take a 5 people, in that any one of person will be a freelancer. So it's not a trend. It's a global phenomena happening, right? So you have to understand that. And moreover, many people, beginners coming to freelancing say that there are lots of competition. But how this competition happens, we can look, and how you can be a unique in this global phenomena. All right. And this is a graph, and it is conducted by Upwork. And here they have taken a survey, and in that, financial gain, flexibility, and control are among the top reasons for freelancing. So these are the reasons people say when they come to freelancing. But is all these have a valid point or not? No, we can check that. To earn extra money. See, if you want to earn extra money, you can do part-time, not a freelancing job. And if you want to earn extra money, you can do what business. So all these have different perspective from different point of view. So these are different perspectives. So all this survey is correct and all the data given is correct and they all have the valid reason. But we have to look at other perspective, right? To have flexibility in my schedule. See, for flexibility, if the company needs you as you cannot be replaced by a company, then you need the flexibility in that. And to be control of my financial future, 72% said that, right? And to be my own boss, right? For that, we can do business also. To work from the location of my choosing. See, you can opt for remote working, and the companies will ensure that you can go wherever location you need by the permission of company to pursue what that I am passionate about or find meaningful. But all these are different perspectives and different people say different opinions. But these are all valid reasons. And to earn extra money is the best way for freelancing. And to have flexibility in my schedule, like moreover job, flexibility is happening in freelancing. But job also have flexibility. So you cannot solely say that freelancing is the only way, right? That's what I am concluding in this slide, right? And to be in control of my financial future. And all this can be done in different perspective and different ways also, not solely rely on freelancing. And to be my own boss. And it also can happen. And to work from the location of my choice. To pursue what that I am passionate about or find meaningful. All these things are a valid reason, and but it's not the case. And all these six things reason have different solution also, right? It's not solely depend on freelancing itself, but these are the two reasons for freelancing. So now let's move on. And the freelancing economy is booming and generating over 1.3 trillion in the US alone. Before US alone, 1.3 trillion dollars are happening in US alone and expected to grow at a rapid pace too. And by 2027, it is projected to hit 2.7 trillion dollars and growing at a annual rate of 17%, right? And so freelancing economy is booming, and by end of this webinar, you will know if freelancing has future or not, right? We cannot solely rely on this data itself. So after completing this webinar, you will get a clear understanding what it means. Okay. So freelance forward 2023. This also done by Upwork Institute. All right, Upwork Resource Institute, and for that, freelance forward 2023. And look at this data. In this chart, we can say that freelancers are more than twice. That means 2.x regularly use generative AI frequent in their work compared to their non-freelance counterparts. That is, moreover, freelancers are regularly using generative AI, right? And American freelance in 2023, that is 38% of US workforce, right? And 47%, that is almost half of the freelancers provide knowledge services such as computer programming, marketing, IT, and business consulting. These are the main categories. That is 50% of freelancers rely on. But these are the services they provide. And 23% of freelancers are creating their own live stream, social media, videos, or images, or blogs. All this 23% of that. That is 4 in 1 freelancers are using content to influence others, right? And over 85% of freelancers say the best days are ahead for freelancing, right? Almost 85% plus people are saying best days are ahead, right? And around half of the next generation of professionals performed freelance work in 2023. That is millennials 44%, Gen Z and 52%, right? So let me check if all our presentation are clear. All right, all are going perfect, right? So in this webinar, there is some note that I will not be answering, and we will not have a slide for Q&A session, and we are not taking any questions from your end. And if you have any questions, I will be sharing a survey form at the end of this webinar to virtual event platform and YouTube also. So you can fill that survey, and if you have any doubt in that, you can you have an option to type that comment, and we will be replying shortly to you, right? So these are the various data we have looked into, right? We have seen that annual earnings for freelancers add up one pretty penny to US economy, that is $1.27 trillion, and we seen that 64 million freelancers have been from America, and almost half of the freelancers provide services like programming, business consulting, marketing, and IT, and 2x of freelancers use generative AI regularly in their work. Right? So these are all our data, and now we are moving with remote work. So technology has broken down geographical barriers and changing attitude towards work-life balance, make freelancing more attractive than ever. Right? So what is remote work? You have to know. See, from the pandemic itself, 100% of companies have moved to remote working. How? And before the pandemic happening, most companies said that remote work is impossible and it has more issues than all. But how after pandemic and then come the pandemic, all have moved suddenly to remote work. And those who have not adapted to remote work have not in the industry now, right? That's the reality. So remote work is the future, and remote work has its own advantages and disadvantages. But all the disadvantages can be solved by different solutions, right? All the problem have solution, so we will solve that also. And from my personal mission also, I am on a mission to build remote ecosystem, right? So in this remote work, the changing attitude towards work-life balance makes freelancing more attractive than ever, right? That is the main reason most people adapt to work-life balance. They are focusing on work-life balance, and so that remote work is helpful, and even in remote freelancing are more attractive than ever. But see, remote work is different, freelancing is different. Remote work offers by companies also, and remote work is for freelancers also. Freelancers also work remotely, and there are in-house freelancing also. So they work for another company, they go into their offices or wherever they want to go. They then work. So there are different categories also. So we are solely relying on remote work and how freelancing is happening. I'm not going into the in-house freelancing, right? So we are now looking into evolution of remote work. That means how remote work has evolved. And even in remote work, we are more focused on freelancing. Right? So first of all, we can look how remote work versus freelancing work. Remember the case of your office. And remote work has liberated us to work from anywhere, anytime, with the freedom to build a work-life balance. That's truly work, right? Now, many people are interested in remote work only. So why? It's because of freedom and to build work-life balance that truly work, right? So they can spend more time with family, and our day-to-day environment is changing, and we are also happy with it, right? So that way we are moving. And advantages like high-speed internet, collaboration tools, and cloud solutions have made remote work not just possible, but it's available. And now the candidates have those who are working for another company, all the individuals have the rights to select or choose. if they want to work from office or work from home. Freelancing, right? So we can look into that also. And this has opened up a world of opportunity for freelancers, allowing them to tap into global talent pools and collaborate with clients across borders. See, even the big tech companies choose freelancers, right? So they can attract global talent, and all the MNC hire freelancers. And there is a survey. I'm not sure about the percentage. I think 40 to 50%. I think from in between that, freelancers are hired by many MNCs, right? I have read an article about that. So it's also a important factor for, and they have the opportunity to hire global talent, and they can work for a period of time. See, they do not have freelancers have also benefit and some also have benefit, right? And now, when we look at the cafes and to the mountain cabins, the freelancer's landscape is as diverse as the individuals shaping it, fueled by the power of remote work. So these are all talking about. Now we are moving to freelancing evolution. How the gig economy and independent work have been more widely adopted in recent years. Temporary work has been around in one form or another for decades. Gig economy is not new here, and it's been from several decades. And temporary work also, it's not a new thing, but the hype or the more widely accepted was in the recent years, right? So evolution of gig economy. So it has happened from it's a source from Upwork, and from Upwork evolution of the gig economy. The term was first introduced by jazz musician to describe their performance. See, a musician has added this word, a term, gig, in 1920s, and from that 1940s, term vacancies have evolved, and they provide temporary work and contract for alternative professional employment. But they work for a temporary of time on the basis of contract basis, and after that, late 90s and early 2000, technology powered platforms such as Upwork, Uber, and Airbnb came into the market and offering a wide range of opportunities for freelancing and gig work. After 2020, the global pandemic and a rapid shift to remote work led to increased flexibility in and how work gets done, with more organizations engaging independent talents and more workers seeking flexible work opportunities. So by 2020, it all happened to a global audience and wide range. It all happens. Right? So this is the non-traditional gig economy. So now we can check average weekly hours and weekly hours. So please revise what we all discussed till now. And if you are prepared with a notebook or notepad, just understand and write the points we have discussed till now. Right? All right. I hope you all have revised, and I was checking the chat also. So I can see any questions, but I have already said that. Please take this away, and there will be a camera option for you, so you can add your comments and your chat questions there. Because we are planning some days, we are trying many things different so that we are like this rather than having a presentation directly. We are trying to give a personalized solution. So we are looking forward. So we can do that in several months, and so we can do it in different form. What is it that we are trying to do, and that's why we are doing like this, and your comments are appreciable, and you can just take us away and ask questions. We'll be answering your questions as soon as possible. All right. And we are also trying to build a community so that we can search and we will be relying on my website and for answers more. And so I have also worked regarding me. I got on a start with the but after that I also for a while. So this all happened, and we'll try to give us value also. And in description also just not my channel, but trying to give the value. Just want to give you for the sake of videos. I want to give quality. Okay, so all right, so we can now start the session. Now it's 9:40, and let me share my screen once again. all that we cannot start the session. Average weekly hours they don't give work. So this has been done by study, and this research says that 11% of freelancers work less than 10 hours, and 30% of freelancers work to 10 to 20 hours, and 32% of freelancers work 20 to 30 hours, and 16% of freelancers work 20 to 30 hours, and very few 30% work 40 hours and above. The last two categories are full freelancers, we can say, and the above three, well, above three from 30% and 32%, they also work take the freelancing seriously, but they also probably working on other projects or in a work also in a job also, right? So 91% are very much serious about anything, but they are freelancers and they're working less than that. So they all these statistics have their own reasons, and but we can only calculate according to this data. So I am concluding this way, right? I hope you understand what with a different perspective rather than concluding it only this way correct and all other ways are wrong. I say that all ways are correct, but the only thing is they have different perspective. For the 11%, they have their reason, they have valid reason for that. But we can say that they are not full evidence. It's not okay. So that way you have to arrange. If you get a data, then you have to check and see in a different perspective. Then you will understand how it will happen, right? So hourly freelance rate by the region. North America is $44, Western Europe $31, South America $24, and $22 for all other Central America, Asia, Africa, and Central and Eastern Europe. Right? This other was taken by payment. Right? It's a payment gateway, and these other payments have PayPal and payment account. Right? So these are the most preferable way we transfer money from the freelance platform like Upwork, um, Fiverr, freelancer.com. All the platforms have connected with PayPal. So it's a must. If you have you don't have a PayPal account, you are not much serious about it, and you can take that. They will take a charge from you, but it is the most preferable way. And if you connect with bank, Upwork and Fiverr also give you connect with direct bank to bank account also. So you have to check what the story, right? And now we are moving into in-demand skills. What are in-demand skills and how will these skills get you more income? All these things we will be discussing here. Just recap what you have learned from past two sessions. We have discussed about the evolution of work and how you can see this and evolution of work we have already completed. So just recap what we have learned from these two sessions. All right. So just recap. All right. So now you have completed two sessions. Appreciate yourself and you have learned two things. That is character freelancing, evolution of your work, right? And you have recapped both things. And now we can move ahead with in-demand skills, right? Right. Just appreciate yourself and you have learned both the things and you have gained knowledge about both things. Right? So that's what we want. And sorry for the There was some issue. All right. Sorry, there was a issue. I got my voice now. Yes, we are moving ahead with in-demand skills, right? For that of all right. The class matters, and owning in-demand skills is a golden ticket to success. For your success, only ticket is and the only golden ticket is and the only golden ticket is owning a demand skill, right? So it matters, what matters, mastery matters, right? So forget all the past things you have learned. You master one thing. See, I mastered programming from the age of 10 I started programming, and every day I was doing. So over time, I have mastered the programming, and I have even specialized in Python itself. Rather than moving ahead from languages, I mastered at Python itself. Why? Because in this programming languages also there are many debates going on. That is, which language matters, all these things. But I think it's an equally perception because each language is for development. For Python, it is for A, animal, and for development, game development. All these things can be done with Python. And for C, it's more or harder and better. All these things are different. So that's it. So then moving to program. So first is moving in demand your golden ticket to success. Right? So mastery matters and you have to master. You don't have to learn, you have to master it. Right? So that's the issue. If you look at any successful person, who matters mastery. Alright. So in the freedom field also we have master skill. And the skill that get you hired today might not evolve tomorrow. See why people say about degree have issues, right? Education system has issues because they are even 5 years back, 10 years back. So if you have skill today and same day or next year, the skill might be updated, right? So that you have to evolve according to, and you have to learn every day. Stay ahead of the curve and focus on skill with high demand and promising growth potential, right? I think my voice is clear. Someone saying this is not clear. All from my side, all perfect, and there is no issues from my side. And, as we have conducted well even, so do one thing and come join on YouTube. See, it's not a time. The virtual event might not be as much efficient for today, but it one I can so what is it's only for lots of people. We are trying to do this thing as much as possible to do the webinar session. Trying to utilize this webinar every month, and we all this through my community tab also, right? So coming to our topic, say head of focus on with high and promising growth potential, right? So skills matters and you have to learn a lot and stay ahead of the curve and focus with high demand and promising growth potential. See, see, I'm not covering more. If we take some example, most people cannot connect with that. That's why I am strictly close and not open in the community because there are lots of issues. So I am not. We have data. How we can do these things and we have to understand. But of course, 2023 skill index. These are the skills for freelancers. So I take this result because most of the things I have also been those are connecting me personally. So I thought this and this app is very perfect for me and it helped my audience those who are watching this live even now. Right? So the future of work is digital. There is no doubt in that. There is no doubt. And top 10 tech skills are full stack development, backend development, web app development, web designing, e-commerce, web development, UX, and manual testing, scripting, and automation. These are the 10 in-demand skills. Right? So then and even just take a screenshot. Wait for one minute. Just take a screenshot of this and next slide also you have to take a screenshot. So be prepared. So the list of most important skills with yellow and yellow. Zero on upper part. Because of categories are sales and business development, and 100% accounting and animation. Second is over years, these three categories, four categories are implement. And things is also screenshot. Relationships are more and action service. There's that is virtual assistant, effort, and all these things. And this from this book, service also implement all the things. This is the main thing, and we can see email, phone, and chat support. We can automate it via generative and all, and we can do that. And the assistant to grow your automatics, right? So as your we will also want a website portfolio so that you can grow bigger, right? And you can implement a messaging system or you can implement a chat. You can use the there are many of that. Pay for it and pay, and if you pay for it, it's the same. And just take that to your website, and you can connect the customers via your website itself, right? So these things are benefits. And I hope you have checked about the screenshot. So in the demand is limited data. Right? And I have mentioned that there are some demand skills as well. If a machine learning blockchain technology for I have goals in blockchain developer. Uh, I I try to hire many, but most not having a proper skill. They all learn some way or another, and they don't know about the position, right? When in a company we have requirement for blockchain development, so that's when you write any blockchain developers. It was a difficult task to find the best blockchain developer, right? So it also has it demands skill and full development and security. So that if you are in digital and also based on that, so this also globally skill that not only in locally, it's globally funded. But it's not just about tech. In this, I have only talked about tech, but not only that. Connect creation from like and to the process design to a process of the economy. So all these have their own space in the economy. For the sellers, they have their own space in the economy. For writers and for creators, they have their and their business, they have different. So, but surely for that, A can do all the things we are doing, but it's just the beginning. It's not that very big. It's not that we are it's just the beginning. So we are going to that. All right. And these are all technical skills, and but not about technical, but also soft skills that are essential to communications, collaboration, and project management are also crucial for building strong client relationships and having freelance environment. And the research writers who invest in the data analysts, automation experts, and mission knowledge will be extremely valuable as the technology and business evolve. Right. So all these things have their own space, as we said earlier. So future is right for those who invest in the right field, right? And now we have completed three topics that are we have gone to the things and the same. We have then gone to evaluation of financing and economy, and after that we have gone to the match. Right? So congratulations for completing this match. Right? Now we can start navigating challenges. Right? Recap the last three sessions. That is the last day. All these things because becoming freelancing and being your own boss is correct. But after that, you don't have to take it for granted because no one is tracking you or you are not. And then your career will be spoiled. That's all I can say because freelancing has its challenge, and if you have the right mindset and strategies to overcome this, then you are on the good go. But otherwise, it's a hard work. You will suffer. There is no issues have to control in your career will be freelancing. Right? So now, come to lack of security. See, many people want lack of security. Many people want to a safe job. But for a safe job, you will only get a safe pay because you have a cap of few money. You have the capacity can buy some in one form or other. If you are a programmer, you are working in a software company. If you are in MNC, your maximum cap will be 3 or 4 crore maximum for an year. So these are some examples I can say. I don't think 4 crore will be 2 or 3 crore maximum, right? So that way, max it's also a fix. You won't get that, right? And job security it has to put the you know, saying there are also so lack of flexibility is not matter, and you know flexibility. And for any job, you do not have any job security. If you are an employee of a company, you do not have the job security because anytime you will be fired. There is no thing for that, right? Security is no it, yeah. But and first market valuation. Right? So, and for freelancers, you do not have job security challenges. Already we are talking about challenges. Right? So lack of security, you do not have the job security, potential market saturation because if this one you have clients and you have clients, and then also you have clients, you have 10 clients, and you get paid for that. Then you are back again. Like if you have clients for a period of time, potential market saturation will happen. And managing financial and income stability. See, if you can just hire a financial advisor for you, okay, and I call okay, you have income instability, so you will not get an stable job. So you can manage. If you can manage, just I would suggest there's a course in Coursera, just for sort of for something. And in that course, they will teach things how you can manage and how you can manage all the and also there's a course for freelance also. So you can just do a search in Udemy and Coursera. There are plenty of resources available. Even in the search, there is ask your best friend, who is a friend like this, 1 to 2 years, these are chatbots. Right? So you can ask about the how you can manage and how you can. They will suggest you many things, right? And lack of benefits like health insurance, on all kind of things you don't get, you don't have benefits. Some countries they give freelance is benefit, but it's not the case. I'm saying, right? I'm saying we are talking about I talked about this before, right? I have said you that in your book, but if you're not thinking about it, you will be uh, out of the freelance economy, right? Because you have to stay motivated, you have to be self-dependent, and you have to avoid burnout. Right? Those things is really important. And the future outlook, these are the facts. And another your population business. And you don't have much time now, right? And it's 11 so we can go with the future. And as we navigate the ever landscape, we can look at an opportunity that will shape the gig economy. Let's explore what lies ahead for 2024 and beyond. Right? So, can you go to another busy and below and work economy is that it's not the so we have we don't have most of the people, right? And now we get to an increasingly vital role in the global workforce, right? So, freelancers, independent workers are more preferable now rather than others, and you have to that also, right? And also specialized freelancers. You have to specialize on it, and even if we have to specialize like A or we can specialize in Django or from any stack or development or any library, so we can select that, right? So, I can Python, I can do and then like you can start like part next step, nothing like that. And interesting also with niche right? That's also important. You have to do right. And iteration of A and information, right? You have to do A and information. So I'm going to do A support, and it's on the way to read the website. So you can ask about modules and about models of education and freelancing. So all these topics I will talk and put data on me and will be doing the A support and that will give the answer for that, right? So you will get a personalized answer on my way, right? We can say. Right. So information will impact potentially get the name of the right? So it's like that. Something vanish, surely vanish, and nature of the you have to right on. So we already said about that. You have to improve the communication efficiency. I'm also going to so that is what you do. Because we have already done day by day, right? And you have to think like time is very beneficial and cost. Even you have to learn how to close in chat itself rather than taking a client to call or a you have to post within the chat itself. You can post you have record in that. So you have to go and give control. You have to speak and then you platform evolving every day, right? So that means you right? And freelance platform will continue to evolve, offering new features and opportunities for freelancers. Right? So you have to adapt to that. So you have to see what you can and you can go down and you can many other things you can if you have a partner, you have to share everything and make a balance between your work and if your partner also a freelancer, then you have support for that and you can be very and all right. So things you can do and right. Okay. So now which I have asked you in the first, which is now are you ready to quit the yes. Right. All the future is but I alright, so that's it. And thank you. Okay. And congratulations on doing this. You have been big growth and people like so it's a good sign that you are able to and I can see like yes and no. So it's a vision and it's a job that I have given a perspective on how you can figure out things and how you have the opportunity to income freelancing, what is the benefits or disadvantages. It's all about the experience right? So these are the things I want to discuss and share with you. So I have said even if I'm available, unfortunately I'm not being available right now. You can I will share the link for the chat, for things and for the watching in YouTube, just paste this there, and you can fill it. It will just take few minutes, like maximum 1 or 2 minutes. But I have pasted it. They have shared the platform now, and if you have a site, just share the platform and how it's doing. Right? You can say that there are some technical issues, and I already mentioned that if you have faced the issues like loading and it's not something, then it should be probably possible. I made it. I already shared it in the comment section, so that's why if you face any service queries, this recording will be available on the YouTube and it will be available on the website fast lecture via YouTube. So that's it, and so that's all for today. And so it was for today, and thanks for watching.